Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to Somaliland National Television English News Program. My name is Farhat Sheikh Habib and I'm here to update you with the latest top stories. Coming up is the main news headlines. Somaliland Minister for Presidency receives donation fund. Bahi Corp Center in Hargeisa organized an event designed to discuss country's gender-based violence. Israel and Hezbollah exchange fire near Lebanon border. Somaliland Minister for Presidential Affairs, Hirsi Ali Haji Hassan, received donated fund from members of Somaliland diaspora designed to rejuvenate and reconstruct Buro Erigava Road.
The Minister of Church of Presidential Affairs, Hirsi Ali Haji Hassan, received a donation funds from members of Somaliland diaspora in Sheffield, in UK. Abdurrahman Chama Muhammad Gas, who is the chairman of the committee assigned for a recovered road construction and responsible for this donation, handed over more than 3,000 of American dollars to Somaliland Minister of Presidency Hirsi Ali Haji Hassan in a brief event held in the regional capital city of Togdheer. The minister was accompanied by members from Togdheer local administration. Hirsi Ali Haji Hassan, Somaliland Presidential Minister, thank you to Somaliland diaspora for their never-ending support to nation's developmental process and urged to take part in the progressive effort in the country.
Speaking to the media, members of Somaliland National Health Provisions have strongly notified medical health doctors to assure the fulfillment of the country's health regulatory standards and warned medical doctors who do not base their adverts on their knowledge. They suggested to people to avoid anyone who claims to have medical knowledge that they do not have access to deliver. Executive Director for Somaliland National Health Provisions, Dr. Lul Chirda Hussein, speaking to the media, has advised medical doctors only to popularize and make public health services based on their knowledge, whereby she on the other hand warned doctors who claim health services that they do not have in its knowledge. Dr. Lula further added that they investigate malpractice and misconduct of health professionals and healthcare facilities, where she enlightened to take disciplinary action anyone caught red-handed with a claim beyond his knowledge. On the other hand, Chairperson for Somaliland National Health Provisions, Dr. Ahmed Hashi Odey, speaking on his part, has called on the Immigration Department not to grant inter-visas to the foreign medical doctors who do not acquire permissions from Somaliland National Health Provisions. The chairman similarly urged the media not to make adverts for the medical doctors that do not have the endorsement and the authorization of Somaliland Health Provisions. The Commission's mandate is to protect the public by ensuring the quality of healthcare provided by health professionals and healthcare facilities, as well as assessing and monitoring that health training institutions are adhering to the standards set for the health services. Governmental officials, including country's Prosecutor General, Director for Hargeisa Group Hospital, Chairman of Bahi Corp and other esteemed guests, attended in an event organized by Bahi Corp Center in Hargeisa. that was designed to deliberate about the many negative practices which adversely affect the ability of survivors of GPV, gender-based violence, to access the formal legal system. Initially, chairman for Bahikop Center in Hargeisa, Ahmed Dahir, has enlightened about the main agenda of the meeting, and as well on the other hand informed the attendees about the mandates and the various key activities done by the organization, whereby he stated that the center plays an important role in providing legal aid services for gender-based violence survivors and located inside Hargeisa Group Hospital for easy access to public. On the other hand, Director General for Hargeisa Group Hospital, Dr. Umar Ahmed Askar, has discussed the significance of making understand the public about the numerous violences against women, whereby he stated that there are numerous social, cultural and religious barriers in reporting GBV cases. Survivors are often reluctant to pursue prosecution or civil cases against the perpetrator due to the social stigma associated with gender violence. Country's Prosecutor General, on the other hand, has explained on his part the importance of women violence perpetrators to be brought to justice. You're still watching English news program on Somaliland National Television, the first Somali-speaking channel with an English news program. And now for our international headlines in detail. The US and Russia remain as far apart as ever. Who is to blame for the current escalation in fighting in eastern Ukraine? The weekend's deadly rocket attack on the government-held port city Mariupol on Saturday have been described by the UN at an extraordinary meeting of the Security Council as a ceasefire violation and a war crime. US Ambassador to the UN, Samantha Power, didn't mince her words when she accused the restarting of the Repel offensive in eastern Ukraine as being Moscow-made. Unfortunately, we are back here today because Russia and the separatists have once again floated these commitments. The targets are flesh ones, but Russia's end goal remains the same: to seize more territory and move the line of Russian-controlled territory deeper and deeper into Ukraine. Exchanges of fire have been reported between Israeli forces and Hezbollah fighters near the Lebanese border. Israeli media say an army vehicle was fired on a high-dove area and there were a number of rocket explosions. Several Israeli soldiers are said to have been wounded. Israeli Air Force jets struck Syrian army artillery positions near the Israeli-occupied Golan Heights on Wednesday, the military said, in retaliation for rockets launched in the area. All this comes amid heightened tension 10 days after an Israeli strike in Syria killed an Iranian general and several Lebanese Hezbollah fighters. Since then, troops and civilians in northern Israel and the Golan Heights have been on alert. The Israeli military has deployed an Iron Dome rocket interceptor near the Syrian border. That wraps us up to the end of our English news program on Somaliland National Television. From me and the rest of the team are leaving you until we meet for the next time. Take care.